Hi everyone. First of all, I sound a bit funny, and that is because I came down with a flu and over the weekend. And then secondly, I have a little confession. Sometimes, because I'm a busy mum and I do want to make sure I still produce an illustration for every day of this Inktober. I'm very dedicated and I do want to absolutely not miss a day. What I sometimes do is, if I have time, I do a couple of days up front, and that way I know that I will have something to post for sure, even if I have a super busy day. So, and that's what happened over the weekend. On Friday I was feeling like I was coming down with something, and I just decided to sit down and do a few illustrations, and that way you got to see those over the weekend. I could just click the button and upload the video. So today's video I'm doing in real time today, and the prompt today is fat. And before I start, I just want to say I feel very uncomfortable with that word, and it took me probably about 5 attempts to try and understand how I could do something without offending anyone, or I'm not sure why this word was chosen by the inventor of Inktober for today, but or in general for this month. But it is what it is, and like I said, I don't mean to offend anyone, and things like body shapes and etc etc, it's a very touchy subject sometimes for people, so please do not get offended by it in any way. And I am drawing girls, women, so I have to somehow express fatness or looking fat without trying to put any kind of ideas or thoughts in anyone's head. So what I'm trying to achieve here in essence is just making my illustration a little bit more rounder, and by no means do I think that she will end up looking fat, because I tried to make a bigger, a heavier looking girl, and that just started looking like a caricature, so I couldn't really make it to look so that I would be happy with the end result. Excuse me. And so first of all, like I said, it will what I'm trying to do is just make her a little bit more fuller and kind of womanly, a little bit more rounded than my usual illustrations, which are super skinny kind of looking girls. Again, there is no message I'm trying to send with this, it's just what I enjoy to draw, and I think kind of that style is what I enjoy drawing. There is nothing else behind it. Secondly, it's important for me to give her a very pretty face, and I hope I will be able to do that. In the last attempt that I did, I was very satisfied with that. And thirdly, before I start, I kind of was thinking of women that I wanted to be inspired by, and Marie Antoinette popped into my head. So in the 18th century, women were rounder. If you go to any gallery and you look at paintings, women were a lot more rounder, and that was considered healthy and aesthetically beautiful. So body shapes have changed throughout the years, but I'm not going to go into that. And so that's what I'm going to focus on, and so the glamorous and beautiful and kind of sexiness of Marie Antoinette is what I'm trying to achieve here. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so she's finished now. I had to use a heat gun to dry the ink a little bit. I have to say she didn't come out as full figured as I wanted her to come out. So sometimes it's just, you know, when you try it beforehand, you get the lines right. And today, I kind of, she's okay. She did come out okay, but anyways, I'll just show you the example of the thinness that I had previously. So compared to that, you can see she's got a little bit of meat on her. However, I wanted her to be even more full-figured, but I think this should do. So I'm just going to take my Pilot G-Tech C4, and I'm going to go ahead and give the hair a little bit more detail because the ink was completely washed out, and so all the lines are gone. I'm not going to give any more kind of structure to the hair, but I do want to give her a little tiara just because she was super glamorous and I want her to have something in her hair. So that's what I'm doing right here, just creating a little element of glamour, and I think that should be it. I would prefer the hair to be a bit darker. So actually, looking at it now, I'm trying to figure out where my Dr. P.H. Martin's black ink is. One sec. So I didn't mean the ink, I meant the Radiant Concentrated Watercolor. I don't know why I kind of sometimes refer to them as inks, because I guess they remind me, their concentration reminds me of ink. So I'm just going to drop a little drop of this watercolor onto my porcelain palette, and I'm going to take a brush, dip it into that, and then just kind of accentuate the hair a little bit more. I want this wig to be quite strong looking. I'm going to go around the tiara because I don't want the tiara to start washing off as well. So that is all I'm going to do. I'm going to drop in a bit of black into here and there just to accentuate it, and then I'm also going to clean out my brush and then just drop in some water droplets, and that will make the watercolor move a little bit more and create those beautiful kind of watercolor effects. Just going to put it here on the fringe as well a little bit, just to blend it all in, and that is now perfect. So yeah, so this is my Marie Antoinette inspiration. I hope you like this video, and thanks for watching, and see you soon.